Do you pull the starter rope and nothing happens? You might need a new starter pulley. The starter pulley has the starter rope attached to it. It also attaches to the recoil spring. When you pull the starter rope, the pulley is rotated. The teeth on it engage to the flywheel, which then rotates the engine over, causing it to start. The teeth on the starter pulley will wear over time and eventually no longer make contact with the pawls on the flywheel. Sometimes the pulley will wear at the point where the recoil spring attaches. Replacing the starter pulley is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. Hi, I'm Mark Socha. Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers, outdoor grills, our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone. Let's get started. I'll begin by removing the top cover. Next, I'll remove the starter assembly. I'll begin by removing the starter handle. I need to let the rope recoil all the way into the starter to remove the tension from the recoil spring. So I'll pull the rope from the handle, untie the knot in the end of the rope, remove the handle, and then I'll let the spring, or the rope, just recoil back into the housing. Now I'll remove the rope from the pulley. Just pull it out along the edges of the pulley. The rope is secured to the pulley with a single screw, and I'll remove that. Pull the rope away from the pulley and out of the hole in the pulley. Now I can remove the pulley from the starter housing. It's secured with a screw right in the center. I'll go ahead and remove that screw. And now as I pull the pulley away from the housing, I want to make sure that the recoil spring releases from the bottom of the pulley. If it doesn't, I'll pull that spring out and it'll come flying out of the housing. Now I can install the new pulley. I want to line up this opening on the back side of the pulley with the tab on the inside of the spring on the starter housing. I'll secure the pulley to the housing with the screw. Now I need to retension the recoil spring. To determine which way to rotate the pulley, I'll turn it a small amount one direction and let it go, and see which way it rotates. So it's spinning this way, which means it's going to pull the rope in from this side, which is exactly what I want. So once I know the right direction, I'll go ahead and just turn the pulley until it quits rotating, and that'll tension the spring. Again, I want to be careful as I do this, because if you accidentally let go or it slips out of your fingers, that pulley will spin back and it can hurt the ends of your fingertips. Keep spinning until it stops. About right there. Now I need to rotate the pulley back until this hole for the rope lines up with the opening on the starter housing. I'll insert my rope through the opening in the starter housing, in between the two halves of the pulley, and up through the hole so I can secure it. Needle nose pliers can help with this part. So I bring the rope in and up through this opening. To secure the rope, I wrap it around the grooves on the pulley I don't want too much excess on this tag end. And then I'll secure it with the screw. Start the screw, and I'll go ahead and tuck this tag end under the screw. Hopefully it'll stay in place. There we go. Again, I'm holding the tension back on the pulley at this point still. Tighten the screw. And now I'm going to go ahead and coil the rope over on itself and tie just a simple overhand knot. And now I can go ahead and allow the rope to recoil into the starter up to the point of that knot. Now insert the rope through the underside of the starter handle, comes out through the top, another simple overhand knot. Don't want too long of a tag end. I'll pull that knot up into the opening on the handle. And now I can remove the knot that we tied in the starter, or in the rope at the starter housing, and allow the rest of the rope to recoil into the housing itself. Now reinstall the starter assembly. Give the rope a pull. This will rotate the starter over so that it lines up the hub with the flywheel pawls. Now secure the starter with the screws. And now I can install the cover. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment.